16 billion passwords have been exposed in what is being reported as the largest data breach in history. Here's everything you need to know and what you could do to stay safe. Several info stealers have exposed data sets on the dark web, some of which contain tens of millions of records to some that contain over 3.5 billion records of compromised passwords. This is the largest recorded data breach in history by a large margin, and it contains billions of login credentials from social media networks, VPNs, developer portals, and user accounts from major vendors. Many of these services are very popular ones that you probably use every day, such as Apple, Facebook, Google, GitHub, Telegram, and even government services. You might have been told if you simply use a complicated password you'll be safe, but that doesn't always work, because if an attacker steals a whole database which contains your password, they have access to your accounts regardless of what kind of password you used. Instead, you should focus on changing your password while still making it complex, and never use the same password for multiple accounts. Another thing you need to do is always use multi-factor authentication whenever possible, which means you may get a secondary code on your phone via text message or even the Authenticator app. This means even if someone were to get a hold of your password, they would still need that secondary code, which changes dynamically on your phone, and if they don't have that, they cannot log into your account. I also recommend using a passkey over a password whenever you have a choice, which uses something like biometric authentication, which could be in the form of a fingerprint to log in, or even a face scan. Even if you're using a computer which doesn't have a fingerprint reader, you can always buy a USB compliant passkey and set that up with several of your accounts. Take these measures seriously to avoid becoming a victim of these types of data breaches. I hope you found this video helpful. As always, feel free to support me by giving me a like and following my channel.